Good evening, friends. So
Good
actually,
evening.
there is nothing to say. Everything has already been covered by Anshumanji and the happy user Alok and experienced Rotarian Gurjit. See, let us just discuss for 5 minutes on the concept of why PDF or a why document. As they already told us, one, let us save environment. Let us not waste money on printing paper. And as we all know, the cost of paper is gone up in the last 1 year because of the Ukraine war by almost 70-75%. So that means even if you're printing something, it is a huge additional cost to your own club to do it. Second, how many people retain that? How many people actually carry that with you all the time? A newsletter of your club is lying in your table for 2 days and afterwards is not seen. And even if it is kept somewhere, it is very difficult to retrieve it back. So the whole concept here is a product which is handy in your hand, that is your mobile application. When you go into your club, when you go into your district, example, Alok showed just now around whatever around 15-20 newsletters of the district 3110 for the year 22-23. Now Pawan Agarwal is the current governor. Let's say he is meeting someone, or 3110 any member. You are meeting someone maybe after 2 years. You want to say during 2023, my photos are in the newsletter and I want to show you that. Can you get that printed copy in a second? No, but your mobile is going to be in your hand. Just have to select the year 20 to 23, select the month. Let's assume that in the month of September your article was published. Select month of September, you can show that in fractions of seconds. Now, is there any loss in doing this? But unfortunately, a lot of districts are still yet to start uploading this here. So finally, what are we trying to create here? We are trying to create a data organized in your own club or in a district website. Same thing for a club. And friends, it is not just for current year. Imagine there is a past president here whose whose year was maybe 2019-20, and I'm sure you would have printed or had a soft copy of the PDFs of the newsletters. You can even add it now. So that means when you go into a club, you should be able to see the past of your club in a beautiful way. So this is what I want to show you. But so what I'll do first is I'll show you how to upload it, then how you can easily view it. Second is there is another module called as documents. Please understand the admins of the club, this document module content is not seen outside the mobile application. A newsletter is seen in the club and district website. There's a big difference between the two. A document module of the district or on the club, एग्जाम्पल से बगारिया जी आप है इधर, आपको समझो आपका फोटोग्राफ आपका जो स्टैंडर्ड ब्रांडिंग गाइडलाइंस फॉर डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3250, दिस इज द ब्रांडिंग गाइडलाइंस, this is the type of banner should be there for the year 23-24, this is a photo of mine should be uploaded, this is a couple photo of mine to be uploaded, or this is the system that you need to follow. Example say creating the hope ka ये सब branding guidelines है, you should follow all these things. प्लस आपको जो भी मेंबरशिप मैनुअल्स है इन मल्टीपल लैंग्वेजेस, एनीथिंग यू वांट टू क्रिएट ए लाइब्रेरी या रिसोर्स डेटाबेस फॉर यूर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, आपको सिर्फ डॉक्यूमेंट्स में डालना है। देखो ये जो फोटोग्राफ ये जो कंटेंट आप उधर डालने वाले हैं ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट वेबसाइट पे नहीं दिखेगा, क्लब वेबसाइट पे नहीं दिखेगा, बट मोबाइल पे दिखेगा। सो आई विल शो यू इन लाइव how to upload a document as well as a newsletter first, then we'll see how easily it can be seen on the mobile application. Is anybody any club that you have a newsletter and not uploaded and you want us to do it right now? Instead of I showing my club, I can do that. Do you have any club who has a newsletter and आपने upload नहीं किया है? You can send me the newsletter in a second and I can upload it for you. You can just raise your hand. I mean the reaction button, we can do it for you. If not, I'll show you my own club. Yeah, I can see Anuj Yeah, Anuj, can you send me the newsletter? I'll just message my number to you.
Send me number.
Yeah, आपको मैं I just sent it to you on the chat.
Yes.
And what is the name of your club, Anuji?
Rotary Club, Moradabad, Brass City Stars.
Unable to hear you clearly.
I write.
Can you, yeah, please write it down.
Muradabad, Brass City, Star.
Okay, so by the time you send me the newsletter, I'll go to your club, Brass City Stars. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Have you sent it to me?
I am sending you the.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Should I send you the pictures?
No, no, you send me the entire newsletter itself.
Oh. It is in Hindi. Can I send it?
Yeah, कोई problem नहीं है. Newsletter, as long as it is a PDF file, कोई भी language चलेगा. I'm already in your club. Waiting for your file. So now, friends, before he sends it, let me just show you the concept. Can you see this button called as newsletters and documents? So all we require is click on the newsletter. Pranav, Anuj has raised a hand again. Just check any problem.
He's unmuted only.
Okay.
Pardon?
So आया नहीं sir आपका. Anyway, so now can you see this? There's an option to newsletters and click on and you can write the year. So before the year, I'll just select the date, add. Now there is an option for you to send it to all the members or a specific subgroup or member list. Of course, in case of a newsletter, we want to send it to all the members. Why am I saying this? In case you have something else which you want to share it, which I'll go to the option of documents. There, this may be of useful. You may want to send a specific agenda or a minutes of the meeting to only to your board of directors group. You can actually do that from here. Now in this case we need to send it to all the members. So once I have the newsletter in my hand, I'll be able to see that.
I have SMS user.
SMS नहीं करिए, email कर दीजिए. अरे
Okay.
1 second, let me see. Yes, SMS में नहीं आएगा. Newsletter is I need a PDF file, sir.
Okay.
Do you have a PDF file, Anuj ji?
सर मैं कन्वर्ट करके भेजता हूँ अभी 1 मिनट में.
Okay, so till then I'll show you some other newsletter of my club. So give me a second. She's already uploaded the May file. I'll just show you that. Even this upload, I'm just deleting the May, so I'll just do this again in front of you. Now, I deleted. Now I'm clicking on the add button. So now before that, let me see the name, exact name that is required is May Hill Echoes. That's the name of the application. I mean the title. May Hill Echoes. Published date and time. So I'm writing today's date. And examples I'm writing as 17 hours. Now I have an option to even put a link. That means in case you have newsletters in a specific format in HTML file or anything, you can also put the link. So in our case, I'm attaching a file. So when I click on attach file, I have option to upload it. So when I click on upload, it goes into my, I selected the file from here. Now I have an option to even send this information by WhatsApp to all the members. That means the link to this newsletter also can go by WhatsApp if I have WhatsApp. But you can see the credit, there is no credit in the account. So there is zero, so I can't send a WhatsApp in this case, or else if I tick mark WhatsApp, but member code is zero because there is no data. Now I select it, I'll click on the save button. Moment I click on the save button, now it uploads this entire newsletter and it gets saved into the system. So that simple the whole process is. That means the entire process, of course the file size is big, even then it took hardly 30-35 seconds for the newsletter to be uploaded. So that means I just went into the newsletter section in the communication button and clicked on all members, gave a file to that, and I uploaded the newsletter in the system.
That there's a question from Arun Pilavadi. Will the newsletters be sequenced on their own if I upload a 2022 newsletter in the middle of
It is
sending
sequenced
2023?
on the latest date comes on the top. Examples, now you have put 5 newsletters today, and you, in case you feel that 14th one should come on the top, 13th should come next, you should put the, let's say now we have 3 newsletters, you put as 12, 13, 14. The 14th will be on the top, 13th is second, and the 12th is third. It is sorted on the latest date. So even if you want to put example, say April newsletter, don't put today's date published. You can put the old date, so automatically it gets published in the month of the April level. So it is sorted out towards that. Now when I click on the communication, I'm just telling you the newsletter is still not seen. Why? Because I give a publish time at 5 o'clock, that is 5 p.m. is a publish time. Why am I saying this again? There are chances. So now can you see this? The newsletter which I added called as May is not seen yet. Why? Because it is in the unpublished. If I click on unpublished, I'll be able to see that newsletter of unpublished. It will come now. Why? Because it's, I selected a time of 5 p.m. as a published time for it. Now, let me explain you the benefit behind this. Now, can you see this unpublished? I put a time of 17 hours for publishing it. Reason for it. Let's say, as a president elect or as a secretary, you may be working overnight. You may be uploading this newsletter in the midnight at 2 o'clock. But you want this to be announced to members next day morning at 8:30. Why? Because I'm sure that's the leisure time that public are just getting ready or having their breakfast and they want to read the newsletter. So you can put the schedule of 5 o'clock as a published time. I mean 7, 8:30 in the morning as a published time. So it will pop up at 8:30 in the morning. So even that will also help you in terms of a better chance of clicking and reading it. So in case you publish in the midnight, in the morning when someone goes in, even though there may be a notification by the app, it is not seen or it may be ignored. Okay, so this is about the newsletter part. Now let me show you the document part. Now the size of the newsletter, someone may ask a question, what should be the maximum size? So we have put a mark of up to 15 MB can be the size of the file. Then comes documents. Of course, now currently there may not be any documents. When I click on the document, similar structure works here where all members, subgroup or a member list. What is this for? Let me just select option. So when I click on the member list, it shows all the members of my club. Example. So now I do not want this to be sent to everybody. I want to be sent to Anil, Vijay, Anil Kumar, Nilesh, Anil Deshmukh, Aubrey, Rajesh, K. Sanganathan, CA Tripudi. Done. Now I selected 10 members. Now to only these 10 members, the newsletter will go. The rest of the people, it will not go. So it only to the 10 members, sorry. You selected the member, it will only go to the those 10 members who are selected. Then you select the title, and of course, when I click on the 10 members, I made a mistake here. Okay, I need to first add the newsletter and then do it. Sorry. So once I add the new title to the document, so let me just select a document here. I want to put a admin manual of Rotary India examples. So admin manual of Rotary India. Now there is an option here, view only and downloadable, which is not really thing to worry. The whole concept which was created for a view only or downloadable is, in case you do not want members to download that but should be seen on the app itself, can be done. But honestly, a lot of apps have features to download it still because of the new versions of Android and iOS phone. But let's I select option of download and select the file name. So I select the file name called as Rotary India Manual, attached it. I want it to be published. Example that today at 5:15. Can you see this? In the newsletter, there was no expiry date, but in the document, there is an expiry date. Why? Because this document may be required for a specific time. Example, if SP Bagaria ji, who is the DGE, wants to put a document, he may want this to be expired on 30th of June 2024 because that document is not relevant on 1st of July 2024. So you can put an expiry date of that. So I can select the expiry date. Example, say June 30th, 2024, night at 11:50. So that means this file will get expired. That means it won't be displayed on everybody's phone after that particular date. So when I click on the save button, now it will upload it and it gets saved and it will be displayed to public from 5:15 today to 2024 up to uh, 2024. Now, anyway, I do not want it. I'm deleting it. I'm just giving an example. The same tool, same structure will also work for the district. So I'll just show that too. So let's say I'll go to a specific district. So in the district, there is the option for documents for all the district governor election nominees who are sitting here. and there's an option for newsletter. So when I click on the newsletters, all the newsletters of district are going to be here. Now let me also show you where all it can be seen. Now let me show you the newsletters of district first. Now the way Alok showed, now these are published here, it's up to 23/5 2023, published in 3142. Now let me show you the website of 3142. Can you see this? So when I click on this governance monthly letter, all those newsletter which is there is here. Click, I'll be able to retrieve it from here. Now this governor is going to complete his year by the end of the month, but the data is not going to be deleted. Why? Because in the newsletter there was no expiry date, but in a club, can you see this? I just put today's date, so it is already seen here, Mays Hill Echoes. When I click on it, it can be seen in the district website. Now in case you have a club website, even in the club website you can see the same content. Example, like go to club website, go to newsletters. Can you see this? Arun, your question is already answered. Yes, in all this are in the proper organized list. Now, can you see a year 22-23 here? Now say you want to go to my club and see the newsletters of 21-22. I want to see the last issue, that is 12th issue of 2023, 21-22. I have the story here. Or let me go to 2021. Wow, I can see some newsletters of 2021 too. I want to see what are the newsletter in the year 2020 in my club. So friends, do you think you have all the newsletters of your club so easily and so handily? Now same thing on your mobile application. In the mobile application, you can do the same process. Go into the Rotary India app, go into newsletter section, go into current month, you'll be able to see the current month's newsletter. So that's simple, the whole process. I don't want to waste time on showing that. It is exactly there in that, nothing to worry. So same way, when you go to district module and see the newsletters, you will see the product in the district module too. You'll be able to see the entire newsletter listed in year wise in the district module. So this is the concept and the simplicity of adding this information.